Because this thing is gonna literally take like probably 2 hours, dude. Because that's how long the fucking games are, just normally.
Ready for battle.
Ready for battle. All right, Outlaws versus Shock. Let's get into it. Let's go. Let's go. Open predictions. Yeah. This one we might actually like watch more of like Jonggu's POV. We'll still do like overall main Vod review, but maybe we'll check and see like what they're seeing more. Okay, they're going the flank, wrapping all the way around. Let's see. Okay, so both teams, they got Doom Kree versus the Symmetra and Junkrat. So for the Symmetra and Junk, the Shock are kind of playing, want to play for getting spam from Nero before they do like a hard engage. And for the Outlaws, they're on like the hard engage kind of side with the Doom. So Doom will probably look for a rollout. So they all rotated top. Doom went high ground. So now Doom can look for like a squishy target or something like that. And that's when the Outlaws are going to want to engage. So when you see hydration coming down, depending on if FD God sees them or not, then that's probably when they're going to choose like an engage here. So there's the Doom going through. We'll just swap over to Jonggu's POV. Damn, Mario almost has a shatter. That's fast. Why would Sim put her turrets? They're not on point. Well, yeah. So Sim put her turrets here, thinking that the Outlaws are gonna go this way, right? So they go here and he throws them up. So he probably didn't have them up because the Outlaws started and they did a rotation through left, and they broke TP and they just rotated all the way around. So they probably knew that most teams probably gonna go like Junk and stuff. So they started off with like their rotation. Hey, we're gonna go all the way around, avoid spam, let hydration get high ground. Because if they go main with Doom, he's gonna get owned. So by them wrapping around and hydration getting top, kind of allows them to get a good engagement there. That tile die. Go check it out there. Probably, I think Doom probably there we go. Doom probably came down from the heavens maybe. Yeah, I think John got some pretty good swings here. He got a big fire strike. Yeah, and he just got pushed in. So that was a really good rotation by the Outlaws there, not taking like the main attack spam. That was a good punch by hydration. Now Jonggu has the slam, counterpin super. So now after, since they have the points, Outlaws have window shatter. The Shock have their window as well. Violet probably gonna have to look for a window, and Jonggu has to look for, you know, get a good shatter off here. There's the window. Ooh, he caught super with his pants down with the fire strike through the window. Honestly, super probably didn't even think that he had it because he built that so fast. That was a really good shatter by Jonggu there. Or just negated their whole entire window. That was huge play by him. We can't really see his POV, but he could, like, the reason why he's doing this, he can actually like when you're holding this, he can like see like they're coming this way without like him wasting shield, since nobody's peeking. He was doing that because you can't really like see the shield and stuff like that. So that's why they're doing that. So Shock coming up this play, they have High Noon. Hydration has ulti as well, so you probably see High Noon when they engage. Happy will probably just pop it. I think, but Hydration's from the top. Yeah, so this is, you'll probably look for engage on like the back line there. There's the speed High Noon. Nice job by Happy. And now Jonggu goes in for the cleanup there. So now it's Trishana has his Doom ult versus the Tire, and the Shocker's trying to have like an ult advantage this fight. So let's see here. Probably engaged. The Hydration's going in with his ultimate, so they're doing like a nice hard engage on. See, I think the difference between when the last match that we just reviewed with Fuel, when they're doing with their Doomfist, they never really did like hard engages with the Sparkle going engage. They kind of just like played really passive. I don't know if that was because like first match like jitters or something, but as you can see with like the Outlaws, when Hydration is going in, they're all going in at like the same time. So it makes it so like they're gonna get way more value on a chance to like get value out of something. Like there they just had the Tire, so it's good Tire by Nero to counteract everything. Not happy with the Deadeye again. Forcing back off point. And you just love to see it if you're happy, honestly. You just love to have the bonus of a Junkrat knocking you in the sky, man. you just love for that to happen to you, man. have a little help from the enemy junk. Let's see Super from Shadow from Super go down. See what he tried to do there. It was kind of a lost fight. Maybe it might have been better to hold it off. Happy with the cleanup though. Oh ho! Dude, Happy is so good. Oh, that's unfortunate. All right, so 99%. You see Hydration going for the high ground again. I think that's a really smart play. So Choi has his bomb. That's kind of the only thing that he has. Yeah, and they'll probably look for like a high noon, and then Hydration will probably just look for the back line, going from the top. There's a high noon and drop from the high ground. And that's honestly just a huge play by Hydration here. And then the kill onto Nero, closing out round one. I think that's like perfect play by him. Gets 3, 99. Yep. Chipsa would have killed 6, but I think Chipsa probably would have like missed his slam and flew off the map. That's probably what would have happened. And then he would have been like, bro, fucking unlucky, man, to the ping. Yo, I lagged. Why am I so unlucky? Alright, so we'll see what they run out on here. Trying to prove off map on slam. Yeah, exactly. Alright, so they'll probably do the Mei TP. Let's watch a Jonggu's POV here. There's the pin. They're just going across. Okay, so for taking this fight on Ryan, this is like the whenever you get into this spot. Yeah, this actually looks kind of cool, bro. What the hell? Dude, Overwatch actually has some like cool looking graphics in like the replay viewer. That shit looks dope. Okay, but getting to this corner is like super huge because then you can like not take a bunch of damage. You can try and swing and wait for cooldowns and like hard engage. So you always want to try and get to this first. If you don't have like a speed or something, and they do, then you probably want to go right side and push, because if you're caught going against like the wall or like the point like this and they're already at this corner, you're kind of just like F'd on your shield. So this is good, you know, just corner placement back and forth here. Both walls go down. He got a huge kill on a Tayo there. And then now it's kind of just clean up after you get that initial kill. You just have an advantage there. Actually, let's see how Picky got the pick onto let's see. Oh, he just got it on like the rotate there when Super had his shield down. Nice. Yeah, that's what they needed. They caught him on the rotate. All right, so they get the cap here. Still no ultimates. Always have to retake from left side. You never really want to go right side on bridge, otherwise you're gonna get booped. So always retake from the right side whenever you have to retake this point. Let's see, and no ultimates. Are they TP into? Oh, wait, did they TP behind him, or what was that? Was that just a TP for? Honestly, okay, so they try to do a TP bomb. I guess that's kind of smart, trying to get to high ground, or force them to turn around so they can get it. That's a good window by the shock. Jungle just playing left side. Honestly, his shield's getting kind of busted here. This is actually really good, like, retake and everything. Didn't even get a point. Didn't, like, hard push into the window. Both Rhines, like, have to shatter. Good piggy ult there. Taio's TP kind of saved them, saved their team on that side. But happy just with the cleanup. Well, that was good, like, kites and re-engaged by the Outlaws there. Bro, what the fuck? You can shoot this fast with Symmetra? Bro, this thing's like a fucking machine gun. This is so stupid. Okay, so shatter by both Rhines here. I respect it, but he probably definitely saw you trying to look for that. Nice. The shatter, did he block that or did he do it on the other side? I think Super might have look for the other people. Okay. Try to get both. So it was a good block by Jungkook there. And they have a Kite Hydration as his Mei ulti, so this is going to be the deciding factor. So if you are a Mei player, doing this to get Mei ulti off is definitely like a strat that you can do, because then it's not going to get like matrixed. Like, so you can see Choi try to fly around and let's see, what is it right here? He tried to like fly around to get like the matrixy. So yeah, like instead of just like checking it out, you might get it eaten. Just throw the Mei wall up and then look for it, as long as you know that she's not going to be super close there. Nice little boop there. Okay, Juby, okay. Maybe it's like better ult charge instead of firing large balls and having them get blocked. No, that's probably true. He's probably trying to break shield as much as possible. Yeah. Or force Matrix. Because he already had his ult, so I think he was probably just trying to force probably a bunch of cooldowns here. Let's see. So going into this is at 90%. Piggy has his ult, so we'll probably see a Flux coming out. Like probably as soon as he gets it here. That's probably why he's playing up to try and get his ult. Violet has his window. So you'll probably see the window probably on left or right side. Unless they try and push him up here. Maybe they put a window here to try and force them back, but then it kind of gets some value anyways. I think best case is if they put it on like left or right, because then it forces them off the point. Because they need to get the cap here, but I guess we'll see which side they want to go to, but I think it's going to come down to the window versus the Flux here. So we'll just watch Piggy's point of view. So here's the Flux. So he got pushed up. There's the window on the right side. It's a pretty good ulti there. Damn, you know, to capitalize anything. Okay, Jungkook gets taken down by super early on in this fight here. Close to sim wall. So trying to push up. Symmetra, nice, is a huge kill. The big wall. Super, they're all pushed up. Oh, then Jungkook with the fatty slam. Let's see him coming back from the heavens here. So they're all pushed up. Yep, and just catch them all on the side when they weren't looking at that. You can watch that Super's player cam. Yeah, Super's player cam made it like so much better. That was a really good shatter by Jungkook closing that out right there. So first round 1 hydration with the play off the Doomfist high ground, and then that one closes it out with the Shadow Witchagu there. It's all super clutch. That was a bit over aggressive. He definitely got caught out a couple times. Some of the times he was like trying to get behind a shield, but he was a little bit like close up. So yeah, he definitely got punished for being close up there. A couple of the fights. So what when it happened? Yeah. All right. So let me head over into map number 2. So for Blizzard World, I actually like this hold by the Outlaws here. Like in comp, you always see just people holding here, and the reason why that's just because it's so much easier without like coordination. But this is definitely a good spot, because then you shoot them as like, if they try and go main, you can get the shots. If they try and go here, you shoot them as they're coming across. You don't just give them all this space for free, because if you go here, then it's kind of, they can control the whole map. So I really like this spot by the Outlaws here. And this will just be DPS versus DPS off the high ground when they try and push through. Interesting, he gets a pick. Ooh, Striker's caught out a little bit there. That's good. May walls. We'll just swap over to the tank's POV. Oh, Piggy gets demeched. Did he get caught by a freeze? Let's see. Okay, so he flew over the top, it looks like. Okay, so he's just playing on the right side just to get damage. Okay, he got like kind of booped a little bit. Or he thought they were going to push in, but then they got walled off. Yeah, that's a little bit of a unfortunate. A Violet with the window here. Let's see what's Violet uses his windows a lot for himself, but he also pops off with them because his damage is insane. So you kind of just use it for like heals and force them back here. That was a good Maywall by Dante there to pretty much negate the window. But FD God, it's popping off. Nonetheless, they got ultimates first. They used them and capped the point. I can aim unlike most ranked players. Yeah, dude, Violet's literally probably, I've said this many times, I think Violet is like the best overall Korean player. Like he literally can play every single role 4600, and then Dante's like the best Western player because he can play all the roles on 4600. So yeah, they're both freaking insane at like any role that they play. That's why I think it helps with Dante, because when he goes on Echo, he either can just play any single hero and he's gonna be able to get value off of it. All right, enough of the Lucio POVs. Let's see, going into this, Shock pretty much want to take a fight on the high ground, because if they go low ground, they're just gonna get completely ulted. So I guess Choi can be on cards. I don't know if they want the Lucio be on card while Choi's up here, because since they have to like eat ultimates, I think probably the Lucio would be better, but I don't know. I guess you can still have the Diva. But we'll probably end up seeing when they cross here, Happy can look for a high noon. Striker probably look for his high noon as well, and then probably Maywalls and whatnot. But there's the Happy high noon trying to rotate around. Oh, we actually got the loop on a Wow, that's actually pretty big. Oh yeah, they catch Violet out there. They back up like a little bit too far. So Striker has his high noon. We'll probably maybe see Striker's high noon go off maybe. Guess not. Oh, there's the high noon from Striker. Shield's broken now. There's the Mei ulti. Now Violet's back. It's kind of a late beat by Jubilee, they're already down 2. It might have been better since they were, I think they were down a couple already. It might have been better just to wait it out, but now they use the window here just to try and not get staggered. So if they die there, then they pretty much lose. So the window kind of forces them to go back and not overextend there. So I like that window. It doesn't get the most value, but it gets value out of the fact that they don't push and get those staggers, because if they do kill them there, then they lose the point. So that was a good wall to like make a situation not as bad. The shatter. So now we have shatters from both main tanks. Dropping a point here, seeing where the bomb is. That was a close one. That was a pretty good shot. I can see he tried to get the shatter out as they drop there. I couldn't block the shatter from super, but everyone's just trading now. Oh, Juby with the kill on a shark before that high noon goes off. That's a big. Now they just reset high ground. Now you pop. Yeah, Happy has been doing really well. So this fight, we'll probably end up seeing them do like a hard rush. They'll probably look for like a wall, like, I don't know, maybe like here or like in the back, and then probably just look for a mailty. Or force them to point and then look for mailty, but Nero's definitely gonna be doing that. And Crimso's probably just gonna window like right here. Right when they push through to stop their push. Where they decide to go. Yo, what's up, Curry? There's the push, there's the window. Probably see mailty probably pretty soon. Oh no, they went off point. Okay, so once they force the point, then they probably end up looking for it. Let's watch Nero's POV. Oh shit, I don't even know like the numbers, bro. Okay. Taking a while to get this mailty off. That's a good kill on the Jongu there. Happy with the high noon now. I think, oh, and now Nero goes down. I think Nero waited a little too long to get his mailty off. Like he's holding it onto like for a really long time. That's kind of like stopping them, like Outlaws and everybody else is kind of using their ults on cooldown. So we can go see exactly what it is. What exactly? Let's zoom through here. Zoom. Oh my god, I didn't just do that, did I? Fucking hell, man. Okay, what time were we at? God freaking damn it. Okay, I was like when Nero was like the only one. Okay, I think it was after this fight. 2:30. Okay. Oh yeah, okay, yeah. Yeah, that 2:30. Yeah, 2:30 was right. Okay, I wanna see why didn't ulti sooner. Say go from high ground here. Okay, then they drop. They're forced off. Okay, now they're just playing low ground. Okay, that was a good window by Violet there. There's beats. Looks like they want to try and push past the window. This is actually really risky for them. And shatter off onto Choi. That was a good shatter into Mailty to force them back. Oh, where's... Damn. Honestly, I guess you take those trades. After the kill onto Violet, at least that because they have no healing there. Then that just forces them back. Yeah, dropping there I think was like a harder move for the Shock, because then having high ground advantage as the Outlaws just gives you so much more space. Like it probably would have been better since Shock had like the ult advantage, just hard trying to push them off high ground. Should have getting eaten. Yeah, but I mean like they can't hold Magic Tricks forever, and like in like a team setting, if you see like D.Va use Matrix, people are calling that out like, hey bro, I'm looking for mailty, and it's like you look to try and force D.Va Matrix, right? So like one of the things that I would do as like a main tank, so if you want to get your mailty off, and you know both, you have to make sure that both teams don't have shatter, right? You purposely, when you're walking up and you're about to take a fight, you fire strike, because divas, it's just like how Reinhardt's like instinctively like look for like shadow blocks and stuff. Divas usually instinctively like matrix fire strikes because they don't want you to get your ult off. So if you want to get your Mei ulti off, you're like, when you're pushing up, you're like, hey, I'm gonna go for a fire strike, Diva's gonna matrix, you can look for Mei ulti right after. So it's like bang, you're walking up, fire strike, Diva's use matrix, and then you just have to try and make a play with like the Mei ulti after she drops it. So it's like there's ways to make it like make plays with other like cooldowns. Of course you can't fire strike if they have shatter because you're just gonna get dumpstered. But in like this situation, like some situations, you don't have to be scared about getting an ult eaten when you can have other abilities force it out, you know. So this is good. This is good positions by both. I'll just want to play the corner. Chalk taking this high ground. Choi's now dropping to cart because he can still fly up if he needs it. So this is good positions by high level brain tactics. Hey, that's just what you have to do. As like a main tank, you know, that's just one of the ways. Like I don't know how to do that for other heroes, but for like main tank on all the other main tanks, I know how to get ultis out or like resources out of other people just because I've played the hero for so long. So I couldn't tell you how to like get out BAP shift or something like that because I don't play that hero. But anything when it comes to Ryan, I can give tips for that stuff. So let's see. Jocks will have the ulti, shatter, window, and beats. Outlaws kind of really have nothing. They're pretty dry here. So they're just probably playing slow, trying to build up ulti and maybe shatter to have a chance. What are you doing besides spam is flash? You have to eat it or right click. Yeah. Django just throws his, has to guess up or down for the shield. Oh wait, that's a huge pick. Wait, hold up. Hold up. Happy with the clutch pick here. Oh, he dies instantly for it though, but oh, did he die through window? That's big pick. I think Super got a good shatter off. Onto Jonggu there as well. Now it's just clean up for the shock there. Oh, they're actually losing this? They lose this fight? Wait, how? Okay, I'm not gonna go to any player's POV here. They're up by so much. Okay, Hanyu comes out. Okay, there's the draw. They push up. Jonggu gets shattered. That's a good shatter there. They get the kill on Jonggu. Good pin by Super out of the lamp. Okay, Happy kills Violet. Charlotte kills Happy, so that's fine. They kill their BAP, so that's a good trade. Okay. Bomb to mailty. Nobody gets hit by a mailty, but I guess that buys time. Yeah, I guess they don't have Violet, so the only way to win that is if they're going fast because they have no heals. Troy went to cart. Everyone else backs out. Okay, I guess that makes sense. Happy got the huge kill onto Violet there to stop any like chance for healing, so. Yeah. You haven't seen these games yet? Like I watch them, but it's not like watching them is different than like watching them for the fights. Like I don't remember every single fight. I kind of just like know the outcome, and then when I'm watching, I'm just watching for like entertainment, right? I'm not when I'm watching Overwatch League, I'm not like, okay, why is he going here? Well, why is he doing this? Why is he doing that? I'm kind of just like watching for like big plays and stuff. So I still know the outcome because I watch the games, but watching like this is a lot different. I'm like trying to understand like what the plays were. All right, so they go for the windows. They're pushing up. Smart. Shot go for the wall. It's a good wall by Nero. he probably has to look for Mailty here. I don't know if he might throw it here. Piggy might look for an eat. He has to try and do it fast, but Super has to block Shatter. So he's probably going to be trying to play it safe. Oh, there's no shield. There's the no shield Shatter. I think Jongu kind of missed this one. I think he tried to go for like the 3 when he should have just probably shattered Super there. Yeah, he shattered in the middle. And then, wait, was that post MVP? I think he shattered the post. So narrow lived. Yeah. Yeah, that's a unfortunate shatter. But that was good position by Shock to like play around it. Okay, there's both beats, there's bomb. Ooh, Piggy's bomb kind of went to the top. That was a little bit of missed the bomb. And then the Shock just capitalized on. Had better like positioning. Oh shit, they're hard pushing their spawn. Ooh, they demeched on a Piggy, so he has to reset his little charge there. Okay, so Outlaws only have Dante ult, getting close to the window. Shock have High Noon, Shatter beat, so they're probably gonna look, since Outlaws are pushing up now, you'll probably see Striker High Noon just to try and break shield. They'll probably push up with it with speed. Or even is Striker? Is he not here with them? No, he's right here. Okay, so yeah, they'll probably speed High Noon this, my guess, and then probably look for Shatter on top if they need. There's the High Noon, speeding to the right side. That was a good matrix by Piggy here. Dante's kind of caught out. That's a good window to force them back so they can't capitalize on Dante being caught out there. So we're trying to push past and look for a shatter here. That was a pretty good boop by Juby, but with the kill on Jongu, they just had a way better ult advantage there with the beat. They couldn't really do much about that. This was very unfortunate. I remember seeing that. FD God got a pretty good boop here because Piggy wanted to fly up and then Matrix on his way down, and then I think FD God booped him up even higher. Yeah, he fucking launched his ass to the moon. So that was a really good boop by FD God to finish capping the point there. And that was just better like ult usage by them. All right. Now let's see what comps they're running out on. So Shock, same exact thing as what the Outlaws run. They probably play up top. Yep. This is honestly just like the best spot. There's no reason, there's no downfall to really playing up here. You kind of just get like free spam in, and even if they like go Widow or something, I think you could even just like wait and then just like rush into them if they have like the wid. Okay, so they have Hanzo Mei. They do actually draw from the high ground since Hanzo has a lot more shield damage. So against this comp, the Outlaws will win like the spam damage, but the Shock win as like a rush. So I think the way Shock have to play this is if once the Outlaws get close, they have to like speed, look for wall, hard engage. Because if they play super slow, Happy's literally just gonna click on heads from a distance. Because all he needs is that one like lucky shot to land, because they don't have any of that one shot potential on the Outlaws. I'm gonna say Super was trolling when Bot died first so many times. I don't think Super was trolling. I think Jongu was really well on like the main tank battles, chose his like fights pretty well. Violet did get caught out a couple times. I think like overall the Outlaws just played better as a team and capitalized on like mistakes. It's like here just playing slow. I think they didn't look for a wall and engage here if they want a chance. Always the Happy's just gonna win. And see, there's the pick now onto Striker. And now the Outlaws can just push on it. See, I think they took way too long on this engage. I guess we can look back and see how Happy got the pick. I'm pretty sure it's probably just, yeah. And see, this is what I mean. When Hanzo is just literally sitting here like this, eventually he's gonna get a pick. Because Shock don't have a value. Like, if you guys are ever in this situation where they have like a Hanzo or something and you have like the Kree, when they're like there, you just want to hard like push the engage, because that's like how your comp's gonna win every time. So just like knowing like how your comp plays into this. That was a good lamp to keep them alive here. Windows by both. Ooh, I was actually okay. Let's I guess we can look at some. I don't know how to see both POVs. Okay, supers. Okay, which one is supers? God damn it. F6, 9. Okay. 9 and F3. So super goes for the shatter, hits the block. That's unfortunate. Then Django gets a good shot on a Violet. So they said, I think they said better usage there, and I think super got his shatter blocked by the box. So that was a good take by the Outlaws. They played their comp right. You know, they played slow, waiting for Happy to get a pick. They got a pick, then they, you know, pushed an advantage there. So that was definitely good. All right, see. So going to the next fight. That's a pretty good rotate by the Shock by not playing main. I think they're probably gonna caught him off guard, but Dante has a pretty good wall here. Striker can't really high noon from this spot, honestly. But they can do both mail ultis. Dante will probably do his mail ulti here. And then Nero probably just do it right back, is my guess. Oh, that's a really good dragon by Happy. Wow. To cut him off from high ground. His ulti by Nero onto the tanks. So that's pretty good. That's a good Mei wall into ulti there. But Outlaws are pushing the cart though. They did flip the map and push the cart, so it's actually huge. That's another big wall by Dante. Damn. That was a pretty good Mei ulti too onto killing him. See the tank. Oh, almost. Troy killing 3. I mean, the Outlaws made something out of nothing and got some more card push when they rotated super far. They didn't even get the card push faster. Oh no, Piggy. No, Piggy's just getting freaking staggered, man. Oh no. Okay. They ended his misery. The map seems mad OP. It's OP in like certain maps. Like Route 66 is a good one that a lot of people don't use that often unless like the main tank's the one to call it, because otherwise nobody ever does it. But like if they cap 3rd point, then a lot of the teams will push up because everyone wants to push up, get high ground. Then you just go behind on the bridge and just like stop it. If you get it before it pushes past that corner, then it's really strong because you can just play the corner and still contest cart. There it was good because they looked like they're about to lose the fight anyways because Zhongyu died, and without your main tank, you're not really going to win that fight. So by them going to cart, gets a little more cart push. So that was a good flip by the Outlaws there. Okay, so there's Striker's High Noon just to force them back. Outlaws are pushing through. They have Happy's Dragon. Now that they're in there, Happy will probably look for a Dragon maybe across. Yeah, I think he's like trying to be in a position to try and probably get it up there. Happy's Dragon spots. Looks like they're taking high ground. Well, they always Gets the praise for Tracer and Echo, but goes hard on Man Starboy. Yeah, dude, his May was like the reason why they won against Dallas. 100%, dude. You got like 4 5-man EMPs, dude. All right. So this is a good spot by Happy. You probably look to Dragon them off high ground when they look to push. They have beats May and Shatter on Shock side. Do they have Piggy on card? Okay, so they do have Piggy on card pushing it, so yeah, that's fine. There's a dragon. Oh, Choi with the huge eat. Okay. Honestly, I think that was like kind of an ambitious dragon. I think he like jumped into Choi. Like he could have just done it from like here and probably been fine. I mean, I respect it, but that was a good eat by Choi. I think he could have dragged farther away and probably still got value. I think he tried to want it to be super fast. Suddenly I have beat May to Chongu's window shadow, probably window on this corner here. Oh, that's a good shadow by Super. I don't know if I like this. I guess this window's okay to help the full team if they want to push him back. I don't know. I think the window probably would have been better if it was like here, because then he gets more heals onto the team and more damage with Happy being there. I don't know how much the rest of the team's going to use. I guess up here is way more of like team value. For to see Happy and Nero play against each other, dude. I know, right? I think like they were supposed to both go to like the Outlaws or something, or they're both in like talks too, and then Shock like gave Nero like an offer or something, and then Nero took it from what I heard. But I think they were both, Nero and Happy, were trying to get on the same team before. Don't take my word for it, because I'm just a boomer streamer, but I think that's what I heard. That was a good shadow by Super though, right there onto them. Can't really capitalize because of the window, but works out. Dante has the same hero pool. Yeah. A good blizzard by Nero, and that's just a good cleanup there by the Shock. Yeah, deny offer. Like, yeah, exactly. The Shock got free, bro. You take this shit. He was a really good player, so it's a good pickup for them. Let's go take a look at the main tanks now. Zhongu's got the Shatter, Piggy has Bomb. Got to do into window. They're probably going to window High Noon when the Outlaws push up here, so this kind of sucks for them to even take a fight here. They're kind of just running into like a death. I think they're trying to bait window. That's why they're pushing up and back at the same time. But they're just wasting more time. Okay, there's Bomb over the top. Ooh, Crimson with a huge pick on Nero. Okay. Wait, hold up. How did that even happen? Wow. Wow. Okay. That's actually a huge kill by Crimzo there. Nice. Don't get much value out of the Shatter, but that was a really good engage by the Outlaws there to bomb over the top, and then they got the couple picks out of it, got value out of it. Yeah, I think anybody, no matter what, would take an offer from Shock. Like even if you're on whoever like the second best team was, like Shock is such like a dominant org that you'd want to be coached by like Krusty and stuff, since he's had a lot of praise as well for being a really good coach. All right, so going into here, they don't really have any. They have a window, so Shock probably just look to engage with probably male T. Outlaws probably just window, and there's the window on Car. That's a good. There's a good block by Jongu there on Super. That's also a really good engage by the Shock here, knowing that they can just push past the window. So if they back up, they're kind of screwed, and Super kind of knows that. So he's playing past the window, and then gets to the corner. So that's smart positioning by the shock there. Juby with the counter beat. Dante's kind of cut out, but Happy is doing happy things. Violet with the window again. The self window. Happy with the flank though. Oh, okay. Dude, Happy's had such like a good performance too. Like the plays that he makes. Whoa! Dude, he got trolled by the wall there. Okay. Dante gets the kill. We'll go back to watching some main tank POVs. That was a good eat by Piggy onto the Deadeye there. Get a stagger onto Troy. Now it comes down to... Oh, they have another window again. Wow, Crimson's actually building a window pretty fast. The window's for both sides. Always trying to keep Dante up. His shield's busted. Trying to have to look for Shatter soon. Does that hit anybody? No, I think he just threw it because his shield was lower. I think he heard Super Shatter break. I think Super might have died though. That goes on a lot of flanks. Oh no, okay, they did. He just got destroyed there. Good bomb by Piggy. That was a good mail ulti by Nero as well. They couldn't capitalize. They couldn't follow up on it though, so everybody's dead. It's a good beat. Honestly, that was a really solid, at least third point for the Outlaws there. They got value out of all their ultimates that they used. Almost, yeah, Dante pushing up there, little risky. If I didn't have the shield there, Jogger's shield, shatter or shield broke, and then yeah, that was that was definitely some risky business.
Ready for battle.
Okay, they have their little high ground again, as tradition.
One. Attackers incoming.
Don't really need to see tank POVs yet, so we'll just watch Happy again since they're on the same exact comp. Oh, that's a huge kill. Or there's the huge kill onto Violet as they crossed. Is Violet a little too late, or does his team just leave him behind? He's playing like right. Okay, so the Maywall kind of like stopped his movement. He was like a little bit behind. So that's a huge kill on a Violet. They have no lamp or anything now. They can just do easy cleanup and get a bunch of ultis here. I think that was either probably a little bit of... I think Super needed to like play... have his like shield for his team. Kind of just like let Violet die in the back there.
10 seconds remaining.
Oh, dude, he almost got him there. Okay, let's see. Any ultis? No, they're just going right side. That's a good wall by Nero there. Good window by Crimzo. Violet's got the window. Shit. How do I... What POV is it? Oh, God. There it is. Oh, well. Happy's just killing everything again. Happy's doing happy things and killing things.
Score 3-3. Sides.
Where's the Budweiser hat? What, you want me to wear the Budweiser hat, man? I got it somewhere. Yeah, I think it's behind me. Shit, man. Oh, let's go now to the Shocks POV. I'll probably end up playing at that top spot. Yep. Thought it was the official Overwatch League Outlaws hat. Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, I think they need to get sponsored by a Budweiser first, and then that can do that. You're gonna watch a full Outlaws series without the okay, fine, dude. After this game, I have to go to the bathroom anyways, and then I'll grab the hut. So, okay, well, same thing. Ooh, Happy almost gets caught out there. They actually fall really early. I don't know if that's just they wanted to. Like, the Outlaws pretty much waited to try and get the picks off, like, the rotate, and they're dropping pretty early here just to play the corner. I mean, it can work, but I think they definitely had an advantage. They just like looked for a wall and like shot him there. So they're both Ryan's just swinging through the wall, trying to get fire strike. That was a pretty fast fire strike for Jongru there. Now you're kind of just waiting to hopefully maybe one of your DPS gets like a lucky pick, or one of your Ryan's builds shatter. That's pretty much like all this is. Ooh, Crimzo gets picked off there. How did... Was it F8? Okay, let's see. Oh, damn. Damn, he knew that Crimzo was going to be peeking that corner. That's actually really good. Really good aim by Nero there. Just eventually somebody's got to walk through that. Yeah, he got spammed. It was like spam, but like controlled spam, I guess. Now Nero's going to get his ulti pretty soon. Yeah. And they have the DMEC now. Yeah, it's just over. Now they have just Matrix for free. Or, Poetry matches end in a draw. Yep. This one's about to end in a draw right here. 3-3. Draw. Now on to the next map. So that was really good play defense, honestly, by both squads. They both got the picks that they needed onto the BAP. Both BAPs died early, and then without Lamp, you kind of just get screwed. All right, Dorado. Dorado, next one. Now it's still a 1-0 for the Outlaws. Still 1-0, but I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick. No, I'll just leave it like this. All right. Stretch break. Yep. Stretch break. Look, there you go. Got the hat, boys. There you go. You guys wanted it? Now we got the nice the cowboy hat on. You see a huge difference in coordination thanks to Jake being in the game. Yeah, Jake is definitely a strong team leader.
Incoming in 30 seconds.
All right, let's go see what what comps each of they're running. Outlaws.
4, 3,
I was kind of with like a
1. Attack.
everyone kind of just like plays himself here, kind of. So Jake Crimzo, Happy, kind of like gonna be in like a squad, and then Jongu, Dante probably gonna be together trying to look for dives, and then Piggy has to try and do that like that middle ground for like bubbles and stuff, and then Shock have a pretty like standard just counter dive kind of comp without the blister. Oh, the Jake Brick. Oh yeah, I remember seeing that, yeah. Let's watch how Jongu plans on getting some value here. Let's see it. Shock's going far right. Can't really do much about it. You can stop cart though. Wait, Dante with a huge kill on a Glister. Was this just like a one clip? Nice. Dante's so clean with it, dude. Like, dude, his aim his aim actually just insane. Oh. Alright. Let's go take a look at Happy now. They're trying to push point. Happy has a pretty good high ground. So they win if they're playing like the spam comp. Because since they have like the Briggs and they don't really have like that much healing, but they win just like hard, like way more spam because they have so much more damage. So long as they play distance here, then they'll win. If they get dove on, then they're kind of screwed. I sub striker out. Yeah, I'm not sure what the plan was. Maybe I'm guessing because whatever the last game they kind of dominated. Violet probably wanted to guess play Kree, and going into the season they probably didn't think Outlaws probably gonna do that great. So they probably, I don't know, maybe that's why they kept Violet on Kree here. I'm not sure. Or maybe Violet's Kree is just better than Strikers. That could also be a possibility too. Who knows? Who knows, man? Violet's Kree is pretty nasty, not gonna lie. I think Glister's new as well. But yeah. Dante definitely getting the better of them right now. That was just a good hard engage by the Outlaws there when they try to push up. Clean dive. But Dante doesn't have the ego tracer duels. Mr. pokes in for 75, he just leaves and doesn't force engage. Yeah, exactly. He's really smart with it. So you have Shock rotating to go far left. Kind of like that. Jongu just playing above. He'll probably look for slam as they try and roll through. Piggy can give him a bubble. Okay, Bob's getting sent in. I think this might have been a little of an early ball. Let me just see what Happy saw. He saw that thing, Scott. Shock just got a really good disengage there. Hey, man. Everybody wave to Bob. Everybody wave to him, guys. Everybody wave to the Bob. Oh, I remember seeing this. Okay, this was really good positioning by Jake. How do I go back and then what numbers for Glister? Oh, here we go. Yeah, so okay. So Jake knowing that Glister is always going to be looking for like their backline. This is like really smart positioning by Jake. Just pretty much sitting around on top of like Crimzo's ass. And then being in like the right click, you kind of like see everything around you. So it sees Glister coming up behind. And then that was just a huge bash into then kill there. So that's actually top tier brig positioning by Mr. Jake himself. I must say. Honestly, even for like the other maps, Outlaws have been really good with having like their backlines stick together. Like a lot of the other teams, it seems like they're kind of split all the time, but the Outlaws are really like jointed at the hip, and it's been working out very well for them. Here they are. They're back up to those together. Jonggu went in for a slam. Let's get back. Okay, so they rally in. Who did they nano? Ooh, I think they meant to nano Monkey, but they hit the Brig. Is gonna be my guess here. Definitely probably not a meant nano Brig unless. Oh yeah. That's unlucky. that is unfortunate. I think Brig walks in front. Yeah, she gets booped back and then went to nano Brig what they hit. Oh, and then Dante just gets the pulse anyways. There goes that. Nano rallied Brig. That's just a really good hold by the Outlaws there. Okay, let's see. Jonggu's got the mines. Let's see what he can do with them. So the shock pretty much just Violet has to try and look for a high noon. That's the only thing they have. Crimzo can just bob and then look for mines as they engage here. There's a slam. No mines yet. I guess yeah, that's probably the better play. Just trying to do it on their engage, probably not the best. Yeah, Outlaws just had way more of an ult advantage, so that was good. Dante is too good, dude, honestly.
0-0. Switching sides.
Yeah, Kree against the Outlaws comp isn't the best. If they would have ran Hanzo would have been a lot better, because then Hanzo kind of counters the Ashe. Ashe kind of counters McCree if you play distance, because the amount of like damage and be able to like scope in with TNT. And then Hanzo's a little bit better than Ashe because of like you can one shot log from a range, and then you have whatever like your dragon like ultimate. So not sure if they just didn't practice with Violet on anything other than McCree. So maybe that's why they kept it and they just don't want to swap them off on anything, which could be I think if you have a strat, you didn't practice anything else, then you kind of just stick to it. Hopefully it works. That could have been the reason why. How about feeling the new patch? I actually haven't played the new patch. Probably won't get to playing till tomorrow. Once we've just been doing the watch the VODs. But hopefully it doesn't go back to bunker. But looking how Reinhardt's nerfed, Bap's buffed, Orissa's buffed. We could be seeing a, not gonna lie, it looks like Blizzard devs just want us to go back to double shield. So what time is it in Americaland? Almost 3 a.m. I guess getting the supports high ground is kind of a fancy little trick here. Overwatch League doesn't play new patch. Yeah, correctly. Yeah, Overwatch League doesn't play on the new patch until like the stages are done. So just like last year where it was like stage 1, stage 2, stage 3, stage 4. So whatever patch they start in that stage, they do it the same, because then it keeps it fair for every team faced the same team on the same patch. So there'll probably be another patch by the time Overwatch League even swaps over. What is this game? This is the Outlaws versus Shock match. What did BAP get? They lowered the immortality duration, or like your HP. You can go from 20%, it's from 20% down to 10, so that's like a tiny nerf. But then they buffed his healing. If you hit a nade on a healing target, it does 20 more HP. And there's no way you miss a grenade on BAP when the people, like, it's so easy. So BAP literally got buffed. And then they nerfed Ryan's armor by 50, which is actually huge. So, and then they Orisa got buffed with like her pull to like 5 or like 8 to 6 seconds or some shit, or like the pull distance, I don't know. So it looks like they just want to get bunker back, the resident sleeper boring ass meta. That's just what Blizzard devs like, I guess, and not like fun comp. Like, I don't know, these like right now in the current patch, right, are the ones that they just played on. You literally could play Monkey, you could play Ryan, you could play Orisa, and now look, they even played Ball and everything. You literally can play every comp. You nerf and like buff all these heroes, they're just aiming towards bunker, bro. Literally everything that they're doing is a buffing bunker. And it's like, bro, dude, just chill out with that, man. And nobody wants that trash ass meta. Like, what are you guys doing? What are you guys doing? What are you guys doing? All right, so looking into this on the attack, they're kind of almost mirrored. It's just in between, no Tracer, but Dante has the Echo. So I think playing slow, Outlaws win. I think Echo gives a little bit more spam. But Chalk has a little bit better of a... Yeah, I don't know, man. I think Outlaws just have like a better comp here. Not gonna lie. Oh, Glister gets... Wait, how did Glister die without recall? As long as Dante plays smart and Violet doesn't take advantage of it. Oh, he just didn't even recall. He didn't have time. Okay. Okay. Let's go watch the Django POV. There's a huge dive onto Troy. And that he was low. Probably gets the kill onto Violet. That was kind of just clean up. So like the kill onto Glister kind of just snowballed them and they just hard engaged without that extra damage. Honestly, I think it was a really good comp for the Outlaws there. And they just kind of just rolled through this one. There's much less stress involved for everyone involved with coaching and strat making. They always stick to one patch. Yeah, exactly. I think it's not even like it's not less stressful. It's just right for competition. Because then it'd be like, if let's just say you face like, remember like last year, like the Hunter, John Deere always had like that ball comp, right? So let's just say you faced the Hunters in the beginning of the season, or like in being that stage, and then Ball's super strong, then they nerf the shit out of Ball, and then they're still in that, and like they swap patches, then those teams that play the Hunters now are gonna have a way better chance than they would have in the other team. So it's like having them only play on one patch is way better for like competition, because then every team, no matter who you face at what time, is always going to be the same level of like, depending on what, you know, like one tricks, like for what they played. Consistency is good. Yeah, exactly. Okay, so up 2 and they tied. So yeah, so Outlaws are up 2 now. 2-0.
Ready for battle.
Gonna challenge the teams to be versatile though. I mean they have to change once the new patch goes in, right? So they changed 4 times or so in a year. So I think it's still better for, I think I'll stand by, it's still better for competition that they play on the same patch for the whole stage, because then everything's fair for teammates. It's not like, oh bro, you faced the Hunters when Ball was shit, so they're just a hard feeding team, or bro, you faced I don't even know, dude, some team when they're just a full rush comp and that's the only thing they can run, and now they just dominated, you know. But now rush is no longer a thing. Now they're fucking trash, and now you just rolled them, you know. It keeps it so there's not really any, people can't like throw those stipulations out there. It's kind of like you just, everyone's the same. All right, so that's a good May wall to get in. So same thing as we said last time on the Blizzard world. So Shock have the Kree, and then Outlaws have the Hanzo. So Outlaws will win like the slower fights, and then the Shock are better at the hard brawl. Taking this point is pretty hard for so they have the Mei for like Reinhardt's. So as a Reinhardt player against Mei, you either can like one bait the wall, so it's like you go like back and forth, right? You try and push up, pretend like you're pushing, but really you're bringing it to go back. So it's like one, you have bait wall, two, you just hard engage, like, or two, you have your Mei wall in. So if you know the Mei's playing on the right side, then you'd like wall the left side or like the right side here, and you'd push in. So you already can push in at the same time. So you were trying to Mei off their wall, or you just like hard just YOLO in together. That's kind of like the three things that you can do as Ryan, because if you just go in by yourself without coordinating anything, you're just gonna get walled and dead. So you just have to try and choose one of those ways, and that's how you're gonna have to face against the Mei. So we'll see how the Outlaws play this. Happy can kind of get to the high grounds however he wants, so this is kind of just like free Happy territory. They can't really do much about him out there. They can't really spam out. He can't get one-shotted. Actually a huge kill by Happy here. Okay, let's watch. Oh, if I just gets cut out from jumping up the ground. That's actually a really huge pick, because now they don't have lamp or anything, and that's pretty much all their healing for Shock. So Happy kind of just clutched this out for them here. And now the kill onto Striker. He's just too good, man. He's just too good. The Shock are waiting for them to push up to get to engage. Maybe it would have been better for the Shock since they knew they had the Hanzo. It's just a hard push into the room. I know it would kind of give the Outlaws an advantage there, because they have like their wall better. But I think Happy just popped off there. He made the plays that he needed to. Did he just kill 6? Yeah, pretty much. So going into this fight, Happy has his dragon now. He probably dragon, maybe it's the supports off, maybe, or try and cut the tanks maybe. But it's kind of the same thing. They can just play a little bit. So Outlaws just have a way better spam comp than the Shock do. They try to dragon off the supports there. OFD just got punished, and then there's oh, that's a good block by Jonggu there onto super. Nice. Honestly, their team, everybody's making like the plays that they need to. So on Baby Diva, I think it's just cleanup nowadays. That's just some cleanup. There's the window, but they can't really touch. That's honestly just a really clean push by the Outlaws there. Happy popping off first point, then Happy getting another kill onto Violet with the Lucio kill. Jonggu blocking the shatter. I think all around they just played that attack really well. Can I buy that hoodie, Ace? I don't think it's on sale anymore. But if it was, it would be on at the Outlaws merch store. So like, yeah, that link that it's linked to down there is the Outlaws merch store. Because they have a new performance line now. I'm not sure if the floral hoodies are still there. Hoodies are still sold out though. Oh, okay. Then it will be back eventually. Yeah, these ones actually look really nice, and they're comfortable too. All right, so Outlaws are actually playing like a different. They're not running the Reinhardt anymore. So here, usually as like the monkey, you like play like right here or something, and then when they're pushing through, you try and get as much spam as possible with your left click. I'll try and build jolt, so you spam across, you put the bubble, and then, you know, try and get ult charge. So we'll see what Okay, there you go. He goes to the corner now. So there he goes. They're gonna push through. He tries to get as much as spam as possible. Oh, they actually go left side. Okay, so they kind of just countered that. That was very unfortunate for him. So they have to rotate. So this is a good rotation by Crimzo here. Coming back to the corner. Now Outlaws are going back down. Okay, so actually they got him off high ground. This is actually really good rotation by the Shock here. You used to do that in Goats, and it kind of did the same exact thing to him here. Oh, but Happy and Dante, okay. Look at these. What's up, Echo? You blew off it takes, man. Yeah, I appreciate all you guys that are watching. Alright. Let's take another look at just exactly. Because the Shock definitely had a good rotation here. They did get a couple kills, but I think yeah, they just have still 4-4. Shock was just a little bit more as a unit, I guess. I guess they have respawns as well, yeah. After getting a couple kills there. Respawns just give them that advantage. Super comes back and then yeah. Okay. Nothing really much the Outlaws could have done there. They did as much rotation as they could, and then Shock just had a better comp for that. Yo, Kitty Whites with a gifted sub. Can I have some hearts in the chat? Thank you. I appreciate that. So that was a good push by the Shock. Let's go on to the second round. Oh, this much talking fucking like makes fucking hurts my throat, man. Okay, let's see. We're just gonna call that right side. Going right side is the way you want to go with Ryan, especially since they have MA, so that's good. It's a good jump by Jongu just to get back up to high ground there, or like jump back up there just so we can get more spam in. Dante will probably want to ult super. Honestly, I'd say super or narrow would probably be the two best, maybe, because they can either build melee to stop their push because they're on Ryan, so they're gonna have to play melee anyways, or use. I think best ulti spot is Ryan though. Just so they can have that shield. But Shock will probably just speed out with window high noon and then look for melee T. There's window. There's the high noon. Dante's above. Oh, okay, he just instantly deleted. Damn, that is tragic for Dante. I mean, he tried to get the kills there. Oh, he did Kree. I think he probably tried to get Reinhardt, but then he just had to click anything he could. They blocked. They got Shatter. Higgy's ulti. Don't really have any follow-up for anything. Jubi now just trying to stall out with Rally. That's just kind of a lost cause there. So honestly, I think both teams on their attack had really good ult usage there and got value out of them while catching somebody off guard or out of position. So he had a squishing set Ryan. Yeah, I think Ryan put his shield up so then he couldn't probably copy the Ryan. Not by super. Yeah, it was a very good play by the super.
Ready for battle.
Something is so much bigger of a problem in ranked than it is in Overwatch League. Yeah, because in Overwatch League, everyone's listening to comms, right? So if you're like Lucio, like everyone's like looking and like killing the same targets, and everyone's gonna aim better, right? in Overwatch League, you have a Lucio rolling around the top. You're on a person like Happy that's just like, okay, bro, bang, bang, double headshot. In ranked, you have a Mr. Frogger man with the same exact, you know, skill level as a Lucio, just rolling around in circles, right? But then you have the potato aim gamer that's like, bang, yo, bang, dude, how do I kill this Lucio, bro? Like, he's literally just missing every shot, and then the stall is insane because you have just the people aren't killing anything, and you just have one guy jumping around like a madman on point. So that's why the stalls aren't as big in Overwatch League, because the skill level for the DPS players, and even just like honestly the supports and everybody else too, is like their aim is so much better that you're not going to be able to do those stalls. But in ranked, people don't have that. People don't have those capabilities, so they be missing the shots, which allows the stalls to come back faster. All right, let's see. Looks like the Mei ulti, or the Mei's on either side, so they'll probably go this left side again. Does that work out for them? They'll probably do the same exact rollout. Okay, so now they're going in. Dante's playing close. See, here's a pretty good for like here. Dante could probably pretty much like live on this side, because now they don't have the Shock, don't have a Hanzo, so he's not going to get on high ground and just own him. So you can kind of just like stand still and do that. Against like Nero, you saw Nero had to go like back and forth, just because he's going to get domed if he goes over the top. So thought they doesn't really have that fear of somebody dying, so you can just kind of just chill there, have like the perfect Mei wall set up, and then Shocker probably have to try and wall out or flash man down to when they push through. Can I say? So there's the wall. They try to wall out. They're trying to like hard push onto Jonggu there. Immortality comes out. It's like they just had a better brawl push. Outlaws have better longer range, like longer fight take, but with the Kree, Shock there's just so much more damage. And Shrekker popping off. We'll watch the pop off. Let's watch them click on heads, shall we? It's always fun. So see Shrekker's POV here. They break wall. Look at that, look at those right clicks. Shield's busted. Ooh. Ooh. Howdy, man. So just good engaged by the Shock there. I think like the only way maybe the Outlaws have a chance is if they get a solo wall, or if Happy has to like get a pick there on the turn engage with like a headshot. So Shock have window and shatter here. They pretty much have window advantage, so if they can use a like an aggressive window to break shield, and then Super can just look for a shatter. So there you go, there's the aggressive window. That kind of just gives them point control instead of having to, if they were to like put the, if the Outlaws are playing a little bit closer, maybe it forces them to use a window here. But then your Reinhardt might die, so it kind of sucks. So they're kind of forced to play this corner because they know they have a window advantage. But they didn't really pressure them enough. So like Shock kind of just walked up and like, this is really bad for the Outlaws having the window here. So I just give them all point control instead of it having here, then they can still hide on the corner, you know? So I was really good by Violet. And Outlaws not really taking much space there. That's a big shadow by Super with no shield by Jonggu. Can we do much there? There's bomb over the top, dragons. Oh, but Happy with the dragon onto Violet. Wait, how did that happen? Where's the dragon? Oh shit, dude, he jumped. He was on the bottom. He jumped into it. Oh shit. Yo, Happy, dude. Happy is trying right now, man. Oh, the headshot. Oh, Happy kind of just clutched that one. Happy definitely just clutched that one. There's almost another dragon too. She's up here just trying to build ulti. Let's have Mei ulti and Shatter here. Chalk have the high noon. They're probably just high noon off bridge to force them back. There you go. Dante has the Mei wall, which is really good, so he pretty much stops their high noon there. That was like a pretty good dragon by Happy, trying to probably get this DPS if he tried to push across. Ooh, Shatter came down. Who was it? Who shattered who? Let's take a look here. He's frozen. Okay, Jongu got the shatter onto super. Nice, can't even keep him up there. That's huge. Happy with more kills. Happy killing more. Yo, Happy is a one-man wrecking crew, man. Dude, Happy pops off. Hanzo's cracked. Thanks a lot, man. Welcome to stream. Appreciate all the follows, everybody. Alright, so I mean, honestly, that's probably got to feel pretty good for the Outlaws there, at least for Happy. Now he's got to do the same thing on attack. That is made of PR boxes, exactly. That's why it's so great. That's what makes it that much better. You're telling me that isn't just the best hat in the world? The best Kekona hat. Alright, so Outlaws do the same exact position here. Happy probably gonna look for the high ground again. There he goes, looking for the snipe now. I guess we can watch. It looks like the Shocker playing FD God's kind of crazy with it. See, this is what we talked about in the first round that the Shock didn't do. Like they did this time. About when the Outlaws push up here, since they have a way better brawl, they can just push up. They just push up and take the fight early, and that's what they kind of do here. Because with this, with flashbang and Kree, whatever, the like faster damage, they just are way better here. So that was a good play by the Shock there to capitalize on the fact to not let Happy just get his free shots in. He was moving his 90. Yeah, he got punished by Happy a good amount in this one, because Happy just clicked on the heads. But yeah, FD God's moving pretty cracked on the Lucios. Okay, what do we got here? Super's getting close to his shatter, so I'll take a look at some main tank POV here. So probably do the same thing when they push up. Do they want to try and get a wall? Yep, there's the flashbang. There's the engage. Nice block by Jongu there. That was a good window by Violet as well. That was a good matrix by Piggy to stop the fire checkers. That guy might have been dead. Okay, window by Crimson goes up. They get the wall off. So it's a good wall by Nero. Jongu's getting close to his shatter. Dante with the pick on a Violet. Oh, beat. That was a good Mei. It's gonna be ulti by Dante. They had to invest a good amount to take point, but they kind of needed to. So Shocker definitely looking a little bit better.
10 seconds remaining. Overtime. I'm on fire.
30 seconds. Alright, so they have 1-5. They'll probably go left side. They probably have to look for like a bomb into a shatter here. Shocker just gonna high noon. I guess they want to go main. I feel like this is a worser spot for. I guess they don't really have much time. Probably why Striker's just gonna ulti down middle. Kind of like the easiest spot for him. There's May freeze. Piggy gets the touch. Can Happy clutch it again? He kills super. Happy kill 6. Oh no, Violet's popping. Violet be popping. Let's go watch the DPS BAP. Yeah, they don't really have much time there. I still think probably going maybe right side. You have your Piggy touch from main or something, or Lucio would probably be a little bit better, but who knows. That was just better positioning and engagement by the Shock there. What can I say? On to Oasis. So it is still 2 Outlaws, 1 to Shock. Then the 1 draw. If I really supported half the Outlaws team. Yeah, Violet's pretty cracked on the BAP. Definitely think he's probably one of the best BAPs in the league for sure. Let's see. Let's take the high ground. So you're for the Shock. It's actually probably it's a pretty good spot.
Watching your streams again. How is everyone a soft potato?
Yo, Smiley goes, thank you so much for the 16 months, dude. Get some sub up in the chat. Interesting fit. You like it, dude? Like the my nice hat, dude. We got the Outlaws drip on. It's that easy. But this is good for the Shock, knowing that they're just gonna be playing like the brawl comp. They can play like back here. There's either 2 spots. You either want to play up top, but then you have to try and drop and rotate, or you play like right here, and then you just counter engage. So the Outlaws kind of have to play a little bit slower since they have the Sombra. Try and play for an hack. Piggy going high ground is pretty good. They're gonna have to drop, so they want to give a point. There's the drop. Guess we can watch Chungus PV. There's the wall come in. Kind of missed the wall, but oh, I think the lamp was missed. Had to have been. Okay, let's see. Or is that where you wanted to put it? Is that where they're trying to take the fight? Okay, no. Yeah, that's where I guess they were trying to run to. She was trying to save Happy with it. Yeah, the Shock have a way better brawl. So when they drop, they're just going to get hard engaged on. It's kind of really... Dante has to get an EMP fast before the Shock push on you, or get a hack before they can engage. And Shock are always going to look to just take the engagement to them since they have the Mei. So honestly, after seeing the Shock, I'd probably want Dante to swap to the Mei. It's hard to get much value out of the Sombra into this, but Nero with the big kill. Okay, Violet just got the... So they windowed this, with Sombra being on point. They just windowed here and then can't really do much. Okay. Yeah, I'm happy just trying to live, man. Let him live. No. They got his ass. All right, Dante's close to EMP here, but bad news is Shock has high noon and Mei ulti. You could probably see Striker ulti from out here when they try and push. That's probably what he wants to. Owls are going right side, so that's pretty smart, but probably just rotate. There's the high noon. There's the wall to try and stop it from moving. Owls do a pretty good job on backing up. Still have a window by Crimzo, but the Mei ulti by Nero can probably shut this down. What he's looking for. Oh, that's a huge hack by Dante, actually. They have no Mei. And then there's another EMP, double EMP, or double hack. There's actually surviving pretty good. Ooh, that's a big slam. Let's watch. Let's watch the main tank action here. There's the EMP. Fatty Fire Strike. Oh, there's the swing. Nice. Everyone was hacked, but hey, big slam nonetheless. But they had to invest 3 ultimates there. And that shock pretty much have 6. So here, when they push up, we'll probably see Happy look for the high noon. I would think if they push left side, they're definitely getting high noon. If they push right side, I think they have a chance not to, so they can just rotate around. Why can't teammates play half as good as these people? You got to be the leader, man. You gotta lead your team to victory there. But we'll probably see shock. Either if they push up, they'll probably like window onto point, and then look for Mail T Shatter or something. But if they go left, definitely see Happy high noon. Yeah, they're going right side now. They're changing it up. They're Outlaws a little late on the rotate, so they didn't get the high noon there. So that was kind of a unfortunate play. Now there's the window on a point there. Yeah, where was Happy? Because I saw like when the Outlaws or the shock did it. They were ready. Where did they just not want to? Oh, Happy backed up right side. He backed up all the way to point. Okay, maybe they called the back up to point. Maybe definitely probably could have looked for like the high noon there. This is kind of just played into the shock's hands by taking the fight kind of where they wanted. Catching him on the rotate. Alright, well, now they have high noon. They pretty much have all their ultimates. They're probably just going to high noon as they walk out trying to get to point. This is not looking good for Outlaws here. Kind of just have to probably YOLO bomb, look for window. Press Q and hope for the best. There's the striker ult. There's one to Mei ulti. Oh, immortality. Ooh, bomb by Piggy though. Super by Shatter. Oh, the hack. Okay. Oh, there's Immort by Violet though to save it. Let's go watch some Dante POV. He's got the EMP. Nice. Oh, then there's beat. Oh, FD God. FD God dodged the EMP. Yeah, I'm not 100% sure why they played Sombra. I think Mei probably would have been better.
Score.
Or even that Echo that they ran before. I think the Echo or the Mei would have been better. Now they're back onto the Mei. Maybe they liked like the high ground, or they had really good success with it in scrims or something. So there probably was a plan to, if Sombra can like play behind, get hacks or something, they probably got value.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Can I put the settings on with it? No, but I can't see shit like that. So there's the TP strats. They want to get to, so they TP to try and get high ground to the fastest. Ooh, FD got that rollout though. How both those heroes do. Okay, so Dante had to use his Mei wall. Ooh, FD God. Just got caught out here. Okay, so Happy. A little slow. Oh, yeah, he just goes for the boop and got tagged. That was a nice shot by Happy there. It's only a Lucio kill, so they can't really like overextend. It's not like a huge pick to really capitalize on. So keeping this high ground is good job by the Outlaws not to like overextend there. No shield. Oh, he got booped off. Up another kill. Violet with the early window. Oh, both bats with the early windows. But the shock advanced through that one. Just had better. Yeah, the ult's a little bit faster, so just give him the be on the aggressive of that rather than being defensive. Wait, is this the play where they like? Okay, wait, how did they do that? I remember seeing this live and I was like, what the fuck? Oh my. Bro, this is so cheeky, man. You just have no idea. And they just flashbang it, shatter. Does anybody actually even know? Oh my. Shit. That's just great planning by the shock there, not gonna lie. Gotta take that hat off to that man. The cheese. Yeah. Alright, so during this fight, you have High Noon and Mailty on either side. They'll probably look to High Noon as they rotate for Striker, then maybe Happy will use his to try and take space. There's the High Noon to take space. Striker still hasn't used his yet, though. Amazing hasn't done that. His Mailty by Nero, they all back up, though. Ooh, that's maybe a little messed. Do they want to do it? Nah, maybe they want to win it that close. I think they probably want to look farther back, but it's a good window by Crimzos for a re-engage here. So you can watch John go do the rest of this cleanup, maybe. Okay, let's go back to Happy. The Mick right click, boys. The Mick right click. Alright, well, Happy has another High Noon again. It's another shock of Mailty High Noon Shatter, or Outlaws do, and then shock have High Noon and Beats still. You probably see the Outlaws High Noon as they like go for it, cause like that's what I feel like that's what they'd want to do. They're trying to push on to point. Okay, so there's High Noon by Striker. Okay, now there's the High Noon by Happy, so this is good counter High Noon. They're rotating left. Matrix are coming out though. Ooh, Happy still connects on to. As he gets, you know. Oh, the other guy like booped in and damn. That was a good I think they like Troy's Matrix ran out just in time for the High Noon to go off and kill a couple. Happy was gonna go for the flank. They're like, no, bro. Wait, he still has the Dallas fuel. He's still using the fuel spray. Alright, so there comes out his window. I'll probably say maybe window here as they're trying to push up. There's Violet's window. I guess they're playing for a counter window. Oh, wow. That window came just at the perfect time to snipe him. Okay, we're just go up Happy for a second. He kills more people. Happy's a sleeper agent, yeah. Alright, so now it's one fight territory. They have Beat Bomb coming on Mailed. Should I probably look for like wall Mailty. Two press to try and get a shatter off here. I was playing really good, just waiting, playing time. Really don't have to like force an engagement here. Never played on field? No. There's High Noon by Happy. Doesn't get much value. Good block by Jongu. Now there goes Mailty. That's a huge beat by Juby, actually. A huge beat. Honestly, I think they need to try and kill Super here. Wow, that's a really good made wall by Nero to keep Super alive. Oh, big slam. Oh, but it's not enough. It is not enough.
Victory.
Fuck, should I have a Widow to get picks? Yeah, Widow is really bad. You'll just get ran over, especially on that map. With a male T is just so good. Block by Super was insane too. Let's see this. Let's go back and see this here. Okay, yeah. Super blocking for himself is good. They just survived. They got better to die out of the ultis and played their life pretty well. All right. Now it's 2-2 apiece. Havana, the last map of the series. It all comes down to this. Map number 6.
Ready for battle.
Outlaws didn't look so good on Havana against the Fuel, with at least attacking like point A.
4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers.
Looks like both teams are on the Orisa comp. Double sniper. I don't know how I feel about the Widow Tracer. I feel like it puts a lot of pressure. Like Happy literally needs to get picks against double shield, which is hard to do. Because Outlaws tanks shields are literally just going to get destroyed. Dante be on point here. That's good to like push. That's not pretty much all you can do. So we'll see. Piggy's just out main. Shield's kind of busted. His shield's broke now. He's probably going to die. He survives. Dante gets taken out by Striker, so that's kind of like their push kind of halted right there. I feel like they keep Super on this map. If they wanted to run Brawl, then I would 100% say Super. Maybe they're thinking that they would just run Orisa for the whole thing, which, I mean, you can. Just like this, it's like Orisa comps, like if you just run Orisa comps back and forth. It looks like the Outlaws, like their Orisa comps definitely is not their strong suit. Okay, I guess we can watch Dante here. Okay, they had to use Trank for Jongu. They're trying to push the car take like left side. Run Brawl then, yeah. I mean, they run Brawl because I think the Outlaws like force them on Brawl because they hold out their spawn. So you can't really run Orisa into Brawl. Walking out of spawn, you'll get fucked. The huge kills by Dante to open it up. Think the Shock will win again? Nah, bro. Outlaws are winning it. Outlaws be winning it this year. Ooh, Glister was the good pick on a Crimzo. Guess we can take a look at that. Let's go see what the positioning was like. Oh, wow, that's just clean. Damn. That was like the fastest peak to freaking headshot ever. Okay. It's a good like Glister. Dante now. We need to try and get out. Checker with the pick onto Happy. Django just playing points here. That's a good flux. Good counter flux by Choi. They just having better use of the ultimates. Glister be poppin', man. Who's this Dante guy? He's pretty good at Tracer. No, it definitely makes sense. I'm pretty sure like their thought process was they're just gonna run Orisa Sig. That's probably why. And they probably had like better value. Like there's always reasons, you know, for them to run certain, depending on what comps they want to run. Whoops. Nice shot by Striker. Okay, let's see here. So pushing out, Outlaws have walls up right now. Dante went down. They still have bongos. They'll probably have to bongo out to engage, and then Shock will probably just dragon it, try and stop engage, or with like window. But the only way for Outlaws have to wait for Dante to get back, but they definitely have to try and like bongo out engage to try and force him back. But being in this corner is pretty scary because Striker can just Hanzo ulti in there. Yep, so they're bongoing out. There's the dragon into the whole room. That's all they can do. Glister, the kill on a piggy. Ooh, Glister's getting the frags here. And there's not really much else. Oh, that was a good shot by both the Widows. Honestly, they almost bring this back. Not gonna lie. Like, they almost get, like, the touch. The saw, like, they're really almost there. Like, the recall, it went by so fast. Like, there was actually a chance that they actually got that touch there. Over there, that was just way better positioning by the Shock and Glister. I think got the better of the duels. Yeah, Outlaws Havana is definitely just stay away from Havana. Outlaws never be picking this map for the rest of the season. It looks like they're back on the Rhine comp, where they are very happy to be on.
Attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
Are you more of a believer or a hoper when you saw this hold by Shock? It definitely is not good when you get first point held. So it looks like they're on the Rhine Orisa, and Dante with a huge pick onto Violet here. So how does Violet die? So they did make it towards the end, but it was definitely a hoper. Always believe, man. Always believe. Never mind. You always believe. Backs against the wall. Always believe. All right, so here, this is good. This is a good spot by Jonggu. Since you're on like the Rhine comp or whatever, you either want to play like this corner or this one, like lets you have cover. So pretty much you can just like crouch and spam as they come through, and it forces them to overextend into them. So I like that spot by Jonggu. You can either do that or like play the other close corner. But here they're just looking for Maywald. Jonggu gets Maywald. Then work goes down for both. Jonggu with the big slam. The big slamerinos. Let's go take a look at that again. Honestly, that just won him that fight for sure. He got that all fast. Was definitely a good play there. And I just default back to the high ground here. One of them did die, right? No? Oh no, somebody did die. Who's that? Who's that back there? Oh, Dante. So they have their mate down, so they actually have no wall. But you still want to hold close anyways to buy as much time off the clock. So windows by both. They learned how to go out early. That's just them by Shock ulting first. I think you just always have the advantage So this was good by Shock to do this here. Yeah, Violet got his ult a little bit faster before Crimzo did. Goes up a little bit later, and then they just have the more damage. Yeah. But it was still a good hold for like, what, a minute 20? Minute 20 off. So going into this next fight, they have Nano, Shatter, Mailty for Shock. Outlaws have Mailty, High Noon. They'll probably you probably see like a speed High Noon by Outlaws here. Shock will probably just look to Nano whoever up there's the High Noon. They all dodged it. Now probably see Mailties come out. There's Nano on to run. Oh, Smurf. He comes out, but it's not fast enough. So Smurf beginning the Nano. What do you be doing with this? He just swung for the fences. Does have Shatter too. Yeah, Nano Rhino is always a feels good, man. Okay, so that was a good nano gauge there. Honestly, really only had to waste one ult. Happy got the kill on a Glister there, so you know, 2 creeps traded. That's fine. So going to this fight, they have a Mailty, a Bomb, and Shock have Mailty, Window, Shatter. So you'll probably see Violet probably windowing like kind of early. Shatter probably looking for his Shatter. Same as the Mailties. There's the wall. Nice freeze onto choice, and they get the Mailty off. Next Mailty goes off. Now look for Shatter. Honestly, this is a huge shatter block by Jonggu. Everyone else be surviving as well, but if they get shattered there, they're literally done because they have High Noon going, plus Choi getting his bomb. So them surviving there, they keeping them alive, boys. They keeping them alive. Nice. Engage with High Noon Blizz, yeah. Like both teams do really well on getting out of like the Mailties, because they just like throw it down on like the Ryan's feet and then they just get out. Because if you do it too far, then they're just going to speed forward. So it's like you pretty much have to do the middle ground, and they're just going to get out of it because you can't do it anywhere else. If you go too far, you're done. So alright, so here this fight, Alice have Window, High Noon. They can probably do both of those, like pushing through here. However you want to do it, probably like speed High Noon, Window if you want. Shock will probably want to have Bomb and Nano. It's probably just Nano onto Smurf when he gets close. There's the speed High Noon. Troy got D-Max, so we had to use his bomb early, so that's really good for the Outlaws here. This is a nice little Fire Strike snipe on a Violet there when he's standing still. That like thread the needle with that with that Fire Strike, and that pretty much makes it so the Shock go into like one fight territory, because you can't really hard push it into without your BAP. That's just like a death sentence without Immort. So by John getting that snipe on a BAP there, pretty much sets it up. They have to wait for the next fight, so now they can just have a chance to build up their ultimates up even more. So now they have the Mailty, Bomb, and Shatter again. Shock getting close to 2 ultimates as well. They have the Mailty and High Noon. Probably see the High Noon come out as fast as possible. Same with the Mailties. There's the wall. He's trying to freeze. You can see that Striker's trying to freeze Piggy to be able to get the Mailty off. But the huge Shatter by Jonggu here closes it out. So knowing that he already blocked Smurf Shatter, he's not going to have it up. It kind of allows you to go on the flank here Like if Smurf still had his shatter and he didn't block it, then you wouldn't probably see him going for this play, because then you would leave your team open to get shattered. But knowing that like you just did and you have the advantage, this is a really smart play by Jonggu, using like the Maywalls as cover, and since nobody's gonna see him, it's just a really smart play by Jonggu there. So, and with that, the Outlaws win in a really close 3-2. Super close 3-2. Super close. But I definitely think in the Dallas match, DPS really stepped up, and then in this shock match, I think the tanks really stepped up for Outlaws. Like Jonggu had like an insane performance, dude. He was getting the shatters off. He was blocking the shatters. His positioning was really clean. So I think if anything, it really shows that even if he's like a rookie into the league, like he can be probably like one of the best main tanks for sure if he keeps like this kind of performance up. They played Twilight and Violet when Double Shield was actually good. Babsen was the play. Yeah, Babsen definitely with Double Shield would give you a lot more damage. Sounds what I'm saying, yeah. The ace level shatter, yeah. That was a ace level shatter, boys. I taught him that. Nice VOD review. Hey, I appreciate all you guys that watched the VOD review, and hopefully it was, you know, helpful. And if you guys like this type of content, then of course I'll, you know, do it again. This is the first time doing VOD reviews in like, say like a freaking year or something. So yeah, something that you guys like, then I'll continue to do it. And if you miss one, I'll always put them on YouTube probably as well. So they'll always be there. If you ever do wanted to do one of those, like that, nice. Oh, hell yeah. That's good to know. Then we'll keep on doing it, man. Wait for the next week's matches to go through. The replays will come up on like Tuesday or Wednesday. So maybe we'll just have, what is today? Thursday? We'll have Thursday as like, maybe we'll just do the VODs on Thursday. Wednesday or Thursday, depending on which days it goes up. I think that can work.